They've been teasing these lip liners for a while. I've been waiting on them, and 8 of these bad boys have now appeared on the website. Of course, I had to join in on the launch. I wanted to do a long form content, and I got 4. I got 4 of the lip liners out of the 8. I did think there was a nice color selection. I did see some for deeper skin tones and definitely some for lighter skin tones. And the 4 that I got definitely were colors that I was super interested in. It was hard for me to pick, but they were 36 euros a piece, so they are quite expensive. But I have enough to, test out in a long form content video. The 4 colors that I got are Rêve, Cuckoo, and Biscuit, and Sable. Now, some of these names might be familiar for you guys because, for example, Biscuit is a contour color, Sable, I believe, as well, and Rêve I have in a lipstick color. Therefore, there's going to be some matchy-matchy with some of the lipsticks, and I just love a good cohesive look. Now, I'm going for that 90s style look. I did also get Mimi, the newest shade of the lipsticks, so I wanted to showcase Mimi as well. But of course, I'm going to match Rêve lip liner with the Rêve lipstick. A little bit about the Ds of these. These have an 18-month shelf life, 1.07 grams, so not that much of net weight. They're made in Italy. Now, I have tried one of these. My expectations are very high, but let's just first get into the swatches and talk a little bit about the colors that I got. So the first color that I want to mention is Rêve. Now, this is one of my favorite lipsticks, and I wanted to get the matching lip liner. Rêve on the website is described as a blushy nude, and I definitely love this kind of dusty rose type of color on me. Now, on the website, it also says these should be lip enhancing liners, true to life shades, smooth glide, and precise application. When it comes to smooth gliding, I can definitely tell you these feel smooth. They're so smooth. I think it's necessary to match the Rêve lip liner with the lipstick. So I'll put the lipstick right next to it. And here you'll see there's a slight variation in color. The lipstick in Rêve is just slightly more like rosy than the lip liner, but this might be a very good match. The next shade I want to showcase is Cuckoo. This is described as a neutral pinky taupe, and this is kind of what it looks like. You see, it's going to be in the same family as Rêve, but it's going to pull a little less pinky, a little more taupey. This is a type of shade that I actually would wear quite a bit as well. It glides on beautifully. I think this would be a great contender to use with the newer lipstick of Mimi. I'm going to put Mimi right to the side so you guys can see what Mimi looks like. This is Mimi the lipstick. And of course, I had to get Biscuit. Biscuit is actually one of my favorite colors of the entire lineup. It's my favorite contour stick. It seriously is one of my holy grails. So having Biscuit in a different form, like a lip liner, I don't know, I just had to have it. So Biscuit is described as a beige coffee. I'll put it right next to Cuckoo because I feel like they're going to be in that brownie family. And here you'll see it's just a tad more brown than Cuckoo, but they're definitely similar in family. Will also be a great complement for the Mimi shade that I have. These are all very similar, especially from afar. I definitely did not know that they were going to be this similar, but there are some tone variations that can be quite significant for your look. So I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt and say that they're probably going to look a little more different on the lips. So we're not going to try them out yet. I still have one to swatch, which is Sable. Sable is described as a warm, rich beige. And this, I believe, is also a contour stick. This one is the one that I tried yesterday for the first time. And here you'll see similar tones. Sable and Cuckoo definitely have family members, like they are family. I want to say they all do look really alike, so I'm a little scared, but let's test them out on the lips. I first want to go in with Rêve, the lip liner, and Rêve, the lipstick. Wearing a little bit of lip balm, but these glide on beautifully. This is Rêve, the lip liner on its own. On its own with a little bit of like clear lip balm. It actually looks really pretty. It looks natural. I do like the pinky hue that it has. But of course, I want to try it with the Rêve lipstick. I want these two to be complements to each other. So let's give it a whirl. This is what they look like together. Honestly, it looks so much better than I expected together. I was kind of hesitant about these two being a little slightly different in color. I didn't want to take away any of the like lipstick color because I actually really love the Rêve color and I didn't want to change it too much, but having it be a little bit deeper, I do feel it contours the lips a little bit more and it's a beautiful complement. I love the dustiness, the rosiness that it has. So I don't know what you guys think, but like up close, it's an easy glide lip formula, both in lipstick and lip liner, and I do think the complement is there. So this so far, very pretty. Now next I'm gonna go in with Biscuit the lip liner and Mimi the lipstick. I feel like these are gonna be good complements to each other. This would be great everyday kind of makeup look. Mimi the lipstick is so neutral and it has a little bit of the concealer lip qualities. So having this with a slightly deeper lip liner can be very flattering. So let's first try out Biscuit on the lips on its own. For Biscuit, I tried to overline slightly just so I can really have kind of a plumping lip effect. It is lighter than I expected, but also more brown toned than I expected. I'm hoping the complement with Mimi the lipstick will give it a gradient effect that's almost 90s style looking. This is Mimi the lipstick together with Biscuit the lip liner. Next color is gonna be Cuckoo. This is very similar to Biscuit, but pulls a little less brown. So I wanna see if there's that shade difference, the tone difference that could really make or break a makeup look. This is Cuckoo on its own. The thing is, the swatches, they look so much alike, but honestly, I think that Biscuit leaned a little bit more brown toned for me and was a little less flattering than this tone that Cuckoo has. This is so close to my actual lip color, but it is still kind of flattering. It contours the lips really nicely. So I'm a big fan of whatever this shade is doing and complementing my lips. Now I wanted to have a different lipstick or lip product to match with this one. So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite squeaky clean lip balms, which is in the shade Nana. I don't have the opportunity always to showcase everything that I have from WESTMAN Atelier, but I want to say that this is probably a combination that I'll probably gravitate towards. So let's see. This is Cuckoo the lip liner together with Nana the squeaky clean lip balm. Now this 100% is an everyday lip shade for me. I think it looks beautiful, flattering, natural, kind of in that WESTMAN Atelier aesthetic. So I'm a big fan of whatever this combination is. I want to say that Cuckoo is currently like the front runner of all the shades for me and my lip color. First, I still have one more to go. I have Sable to go, and I have a squeaky clean lip balm that's limited edition that I'm going to match with it. This one is very close to Nana. This is in the shade Nectar, and it's going to pull a little bit more sparkly. Going in with Sable right now, of course, I'm going to showcase Sable on its own first, and then I'm going to go in with a squeaky clean lip balm. This is Sable on its own. Tone-wise, I want to say that Sable is sort of in between these two colors. I feel like it's pulling a little bit brown like Biscuit, but not too much. And it's giving a little bit of that Cuckoo flavor as well by actually mimicking my lip color really nicely. Still lining the lips beautifully, contouring the lips beautifully. I want to also kind of preface this by saying that I thought Sable was going to be a deep color. I don't think it's too deep on me. I expected this one to be a little bit deeper because it's on the deeper side of the spectrum. So that is one con with it. It still is a pretty color, so I'm not knocking it, but I am judging it a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with this squeaky clean lip balm. This is in the shade Nectar, limited edition shade, but it's very close to Nana, but it has sparkles. And here you have Sable lip liner with the squeaky clean lip balm in Nectar. You have it. These are the 4 shades that I got. Now there are some pros, there are some cons, so let's talk about it a little bit from a second time perspective because I did use it for the first time yesterday, so I do have a little bit of experience with them. First off, they are small pencils. So this is a 1.07 gram situation, and they're quite expensive with a price tag of about, what did I say, 36 euros? So they're quite expensive. Now I can forgo expenses when it comes to my channel. My channel is currently living off the affiliate marketing that you guys participate in or views. So if you do want to support my channel, use one of my affiliate links. It really helps me out with reviews. Like that's kind of how I continue on reviews. reviewing and how this channel keeps on living. So when it comes to some of these expenses, if I think it's worth it for you guys to review something, I'm okay with buying 4, but it's not lost on me that this is quite expensive for the amount that you get. I enjoy that it's an Italian formula. I want to see Italy when it comes to lip liners. Either that, Japan has always done me good as well. So these are some of the factories, or what you want to, suppliers, that I find acceptable or, you know, high end. It says that they're supposed to be easy glide. They are easy glide. So Sable is the one that I used yesterday as well. And one thing I've already noticed is that after using it 2 times, I definitely need to sharpen these. So not only is it a product that you don't have a lot of, you're gonna have to sharpen these quite a bit. They do deposit a good amount of pigment, so they glide easily. They don't tug on the lips. They're different from my other pencils, like the ones from Lisa Eldridge, Victoria Beckham Beauty, or Farrow Meaty. These are all pencil style lip liners. They're different because they're just a little bit less hard press on the lips. It gives a very even light color. I also used Sable yesterday and I thought the wear time was decent. So I wouldn't say it's the best wear time that I have, but it's competing with all of the greats. So I have no complaints there, but there's nothing too exceptional when it comes to the wear time. I think it's good. It's a good wear time. All in all, I think my biggest complaint with these is not going to be price. It's not going to be wear time. The biggest complaint I have with these is that there's very small nuances between the colors. And I just expected, if I'm shopping from the website, that they're going to make colors for lighter skin tones and deeper skin tones. I think Sable should be a color for deeper skin tones, but the color is so close to Cuckoo and so close to the rest, it's almost difficult to see the variations on my hand. Testing them out, I want to be very critical and say I do see the tonal differences when I tested them out on the lips. So it's not like they're completely the same color. I just wish that Sable was like deeper, just simply deeper than, for example, a Biscuit. Do I think that these are worth it? I actually think that it's fun to have one of these. If you have a certain lipstick that you gravitate towards, it might be nice to pair your lipstick with that particular color. Like, for example, my Rêve. That's the one that I probably would have picked up if I didn't have a channel. I would have liked to match it with my lipstick. But Cuckoo, which is the one that I was most confused about because I don't have nothing in that color. I didn't know if it was going to translate on me. That one is actually my favorite one for my skin tone and lip color. Please bear in mind that your lips also have a color. It often blends, but the opacity of these were quite good. They were quite true to color. So if you're looking for a lip liner that is like almost as thick as a lipstick in the sense of not texture-wise, but in color payoff, these are actually quite good. I hope you guys like this video, and please make sure to thumbs it up. If you do want to purchase one, you can use my affiliates down below. It really helps out my channel a lot because it just makes me be able to purchase more for launches, newer launches. This is a brand that I've loved for many, many years, and I will continue to love. My love isn't as strong for the brand anymore, but you know, I can't help but always fall in love or be enamored with the products that they come out with. Again, I hope this was useful for you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful, happy, and healthy day. Subscribe to my channel if you do like WESTMAN Atelier, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!